You say Barbara brought drugs in front of you, and you say, oh, come on, I left her in the car when I went to get drugs, right?
No, I didn't take Lindsey with me when I went to get drugs, but we had a trailer park, a friend that owned a trailer park, and they were our best friends. The kids grew up together.
You told us that you took her and left her in the car, so she didn't see the transaction because you left her in the car. That's what you told us. I have it verbatim in your pre-interview.
Or she would be at my friend's house that owned the trailer park.
Running around the trailer park.
You said Barbara would hit us in a non-disciplining way, leaving welts and bruises. And you said, I never abused my kids. They were happy. And you said, actually, it doesn't take much to give a kid a whelp. So no big deal if you raise a whelp upon them, right?
Since when is it abuse if you spank your child? And it was the one and only time.
Well, if you're a zoned out drug addict and you're leaving marks on them, that would be when.
So, it is abuse. If you're a drug addict, then it's abuse. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm telling you.
You're saying that if you're a drug addict and you spank your child, then it's abuse. But for anybody else, if they spank their child, it's not. Is that what you're saying?
Nice theory, but that's not what I
saying?
said. But since you bring it up,
I got treated that way when I was on drugs too, and I understand drug addicts get brushed away, just like you tried to brush me away. You thought I was going away.
Since you bring it up,
I wasn't able to stand up for myself back then, Patty.
Since you bring it up,
but that's over.
Since you bring it up, since you bring it up, yes, there would be a different standard for a parent that was in possession of their faculties and had good judgment, generally speaking, as opposed to what would be permitted by someone who had impaired judgment, an altered state of consciousness, and therefore a potential for making bad judgments in disciplining a child. Yes, there would be a double standard there. Does that make sense? Come on, be honest.
You know, I'm not here to defend my past.
Well,
I didn't come up here to lie to you, to try to say, oh, it was all okay. That's not why I'm here.
Yeah, well,
you know?
You want to pick your battles, and trying to outsmart me is probably not one of them.
Well,
because right now, what we're trying to do is get somewhere constructive.
Okay.